As most of you know, I'm not a career politician, I'm an entrepreneur and problem solver, and I am running for president to solve the biggest problem. The reason why Donald Trump is our president today is this. We automated away 4 million manufacturing jobs in Ohio, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and 40,000 right here in Iowa. How many of you know someone who lost their job in manufacturing over the last number of years? And unfortunately, what happened to those workers will now spread to retail, call centers, truck drivers, and on through your communities.
There will be fewer and fewer jobs that a robot cannot do better. Okay. What to do about mass unemployment?
We're in the third inning of the greatest economic transformation in the history of our country, and it brought us Donald Trump. You've seen it on your farms, you've seen it on your main streets, you're going to see it on your highways soon, and it is up to you to do something about it.
This is going to be a massive social challenge. And I think ultimately we will have to have some kind of universal basic income.
There's an Asian man running for president who wants to give everyone $1,000 a month. One state has had a dividend for almost 40 years where everyone in that state gets between $1,000 and $2,000 a year, no questions asked. And what state is that? And how do they pay for it? And what is the oil of the 21st century? Technology, that's right. In Alaska, they call it the oil check, and they love it. We're going to call this the tech check, and everyone is going to love it. Where does the money go? It would go right back into your communities. It would go to car repairs you've been putting off, daycare, Little League signups. It would revitalize your Main Street economies. It would create 40,000 new jobs here in Iowa. It would help give rural areas a real path forward, because we know rural areas are getting sucked dry by today's economy. This is the vision of a trickle-up economy, from our people, our families, and our communities up. And unlike the nonsense out of Washington, D.C., this would work.
I think we'll just end up doing a universal basic income. It's going to be necessary. The harder challenge, much harder challenge, is how do people then have meaning? Like a lot of people, they derive their meaning from their employment. So if you don't have, if you're not needed, if there's not a need for your labor, how do you, what's the meaning? Do you have meaning? Do you feel useless? That's a much harder problem to deal with.
We do not have that much time. If we don't take advantage of this opportunity, we have 4 more years of the artificial intelligence getting smarter, your stores closing, the self-driving trucks hitting the highways, and we cannot let that happen. Let's make America think harder.